memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
They get it back. Here's Portis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He's off on the first. The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. McDermott's checked in for Chicago. And the second free throw, good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
They set the pick. Here's D. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Bulls trail by 4. Right wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And he gets it to go.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Jennings drives in. Chicago grabs the miss. McDermott's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler in the corner. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Vucevic is screen on Rose. Arthur passes to D. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Over in the corner, Rose. There's the feed to Mirotic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's Jennings with the drive. Here's D. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. That's now 32 points for Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Right side, Rose. Shot clock at 6, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
So for the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Arthur. And it's Peyton in for Brandon Jennings. Gordon kicks to Vucevic, and he jams it with authority.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Dishes it to Butler. Here's Portis. Vucevic defending, and it's Rose penetrating. Shot is no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Magic leading by 4. Pass to Fournier. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Gordon kicks to Peyton. D. He's covered by Rose. Here's D. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line.
Free throw good from D. Pau Gasol is checked in for Portis. Both free throws good from D. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Good looking screen by Gasol. Rose goes in. Gasol dishes to McDermott. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's now 6 points for Doug McDermott.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Peyton passes to D. Another miss by Orlando. Right side, Rose. Butler on the wing. Mirotic, the screen. Butler attacking. Mirotic has a wide open look, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Now the pass to Rose. Gets a very good look and converts. And now just a one-point Orlando lead. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Payton passes to D. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Butler kicks to Gasol. Back to Butler. Gasol up top. He feeds it to Mirotic. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Pick by Vucevic. Payton kicks to Fournier. Pass to D. McDermott with the steal. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Bulls making a change here. Portis is checked in. And slam dunked by Butler.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 14 points and 2 steals as well. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Here's Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 8th assist here tonight.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Payton passes to D.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Goes up at the stripe. It's tipped. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Rose has half the ball. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
The Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's D.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
Thank you, Doris. 1:29 left in the game.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
And here is Payton. Here's the screen. Down low, Vucevic, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
At the line, shooting 2. Nikola Vucevic.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Extreme confidence at the line. That's how you win close ones.
Butler dishes to Rose. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Vucevic with the block. Payton passes to D. It falls.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Rose. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
So it's Orlando now. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Payton drives in. The shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
We're in tough position. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Butler. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mycareer dancers.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Payton passes to D. They could win it. Shot is good. But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And they're going to call for a review of that last second shot. If they overturn the basket, they'd get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one is over.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination after reviewing the footage from the NBA's replay center. And we can follow along. We see what they're seeing.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half of their points came through him. I think he was the number 1 option, the number 2 option, number 3 option, and then when the coach called timeout, he was still the option.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart, you're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.